Hey everyone, this video is called Thank Goodness I Am Godless. Basically, there's been a few things over the last few weeks, and if I think about it, probably over the last few years, that have made me look back at my life and think, shit, if I was still religious, things would be so different. And not in a good way. The thing most recently that got me thinking about this was a sign on the chaplaincy of my uni that said, "Did you get the results you wanted? Come in and give worship to God." Or something equally as disgusting. Blech. So I decided to make this video about some of the main reasons that I'm really, really happy that I'm not a Christian anymore. Number one, I'm accountable for my own actions. And this goes for all the good stuff and the bad stuff that I do in my life. To say that you need to owe some higher power something for you doing well in your degree or other exams or whatever, it's just, pisses me off. I could understand if God came down during your exam, paused time and slipped you the answer sheet. But that didn't happen. Why are you thanking him? By all means, go and get your favourite lecturer a thank you card and give yourself a bit of a pat on the back for spending 8 hours a day in the library for 3 months revising. But don't attribute it to some higher power that's invisible when it's your hard work. There's absolutely no way that you would have spent 3 years of your life just getting on your knees and praying for good results. You're a bit more proactive than that, I'm sure. And if for some strange reason that is how you tried to get through some exams, don't be surprised if you failed. Also, if you put every little failure or every hurdle down to God's plan and don't try and do something because you think that God doesn't want you to do it, think of all the things that you'll miss out on. Similarly, if you screw someone over, go and ask forgiveness from them. Go and apologise, and if you still feel the need to go and pray and ask God to forgive you, then by all means go ahead. But just remember that it's your actions that are affecting the people around you. Could you imagine what kind of world this would be if everyone genuinely believed that every action that everyone did was according to God's plan? Shit like this, God told me to do it, would be acceptable. Just a quick word of advice. If you hear a voice in your head telling you to stab people, you should probably think about getting yourself sectioned. 2, I can like whoever I want. If I meet someone and I like them and we get on and we've got stuff in common, we can be friends. Thou shalt hate gays! It sickens me to think that there's parents out there telling their kids not to play with little so-and-so because he believes in the wrong God or he's the wrong colour. But then they wonder why the world's so full of hatred and war. But what really is disgusting is the little kids that are standing with picket signs saying God hates fags. Do they even know what it is to be gay? Do they even know what sex is? I really hope not, because some of these kids are like 4 years old. I don't have to feel guilty for natural stuff. I was unlucky enough to go through my religious, I won't be so flippant as to call it a phase. I'm going to say chapter of my life, at the same time that I was going through puberty, which, as anyone over the age of about 14 will tell you, is the age that your hormones are fucking with you royally. I remember being caught up in this whole new world of boys and sometimes girls and having all these urges and thoughts and hating myself for it because I thought that it was morally wrong to be having these thoughts and feelings. When now that I know a bit about chemical biology, they're perfectly understandable and perfectly natural. But it's not just the sexy stuff. It's everything that everyone does, but you're not allowed to do. Just little things like being jealous. They're nice shoes. Yeah, I got them when I went to New York, innit? They're lovely. Bitch. Or when you tell, like, a tiny little fib just to cover your ass. Mum, I finished all my homework. Can I have chocolate now? I am so doing this on the bus. I don't have to hate myself every time my human nature rears its ugly head, which is quite handy because I'm human. So yeah, they're the three main reasons that I'm really happy that religion doesn't play a big part in my life anymore. So yeah, hit on my inbox or maybe make a video response. Can be as comical or as profound as you want, telling me why you thank goodness you're godless.